So you say that money is a byproduct of
Yeah,
success.
yeah. Never chase money, Mark. Never, ever, ever chase money. Ever, ever, ever. Chase getting better at what you do,
And
and money will chase you.
okay, the best salesperson on your team just got promoted. Congratulations and good luck. Because statistically, that promotion is where great careers quietly start to fall apart. I'm Mark Badiola, co host of the Enlightened Sales Manager, and sitting with me is Greg Barnes, who has spent decades in studying this exact transition and built a course around it. Greg, let's talk about the promotion trap.
Okay.
Okay. Now, be honest. How
Mhm.
often does promoting a top salesperson actually work out?
Not very often, unfortunately, for many, many different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Firstly, let's backtrack a little bit and look at it from a senior point of view.
Okay.
Right? You're the maybe the sales director with several sales managers under you,
Mm-hmm.
and you've just promoted one of your top sales people in
Yeah.
the country, in the company, should I say, if not the top guy. Now, obviously, that top guy is part of the 20%
Yeah. Yeah.
producing 80% of the
Yeah.
business.
Consistently. Yeah.
Now, if he's really, really good, he could perhaps be producing 50% of the 20% of the 80%. What are you going to do about production?
So
You've just taken that guy out of play.
okay. So strategically, are you saying that the top salesperson is not automatically a good manager?
No, I'm not saying that at all. Um, but often the qualities that make that guy the top salesman,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the really top dog, sometimes are in direct contradiction of the qualities of a good sales manager.
Hmm. So interesting. Okay. Well, tell me about the worst version of this if you've actually witnessed it. Real name doesn't matter, but just tell me a story about it. A real life
A real
scenario.
life
Yeah.
instance
Yep.
where the top, I've seen going back quite a few years now, where when I was in the book business actually,
Okay.
and I've seen top salesmen go into sort of district, managing a district, um, which is totally profit and loss, by the way,
Hmm.
right? P&L.
Okay.
And a top salesman, all of a sudden, found he had so much else to do, so many other things to do,
Mm-hmm.
that it stopped him doing what he did best,
Mm-hmm.
which was selling,
Okay, that makes sense.
right? And ultimately, as a manager, even though it carried a sense of prestige and whatever you want to call it, he ultimately ended up earning less money as he was as a salesman.
So for him, do you think it's a big mistake? He's thinking
For
about
him
how it's a big
personally,
mistake. Yeah.
I think it was a mistake on his part in accepting it, and I think it was a big failure on the person that was promoting him in the first place. Should
Cool.
never have happened. He wasn't suited to that type of role, and it's unfortunate. And the guy left the company and went on to do other things.
Hmm. Is he still in sales after that
Oh,
particular,
Mark,
or was he still in sales?
Mark, I couldn't tell you. It was a long time ago, but I've seen it happen countless times.
Okay. It's actually weird because usually salespeople they already know they're day in day out been consistent, and once the transition happened, and then it's all suddenly a slump.
Yeah, but often that's again a failure of senior management, lack of support, lack of training, lack of management training, lack of understanding what the new manager's part, the lack of understanding what the job really is.
So are you saying
Uh,
they get overwhelmed
They can do. They can often suffer from what I call the too much to do syndrome.
Interesting.
Right?
Okay, let's
Yeah.
discuss that. I want to dwell first on the transition from being a salesperson, a top dog.
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone looks up to you.
Yeah.
Then you got promoted, and all of a
Yeah.
sudden,
Yeah.
you have no idea. So
Yeah.
what actually changes the day someone becomes a manager, and why that trip? Why does that trip people up?
Again, because they don't fully understand what they they can't prioritize correctly. They fail to delegate effectively.
Hmm.
There's again, often it comes down to a lack of support from the top.
Okay.
Right? And before you promote anyone to the sales management, they should truly understand what the job is before they make a decision.
Okay, let's elaborate that further. Okay, please enlighten us. Walk us through that.
Mhm.
Uh, when you become a sales manager, this is from you, okay?
Yeah.
I've heard this from you. When you become a sales manager,
Hmm.
you don't take off your salesman's hat.
Yeah.
You just add another hat, meaning to say your transition between salesperson to sales manager,
But
you're wearing two hats.
yeah, that's because that often, Mark, is a misconception of sales management.
What? What is?
Well, because what happens is when they get promoted, right? Often what happens because they misconstrue the job. They take off their salesman's hat and replace it with their manager's hat.
So they get lazy? They think,
Yeah, they can do, but they think, the working class can kiss my ass. I've got the boss's job at last,
oh,
which
okay.
is the wrong attitude. What should happen is they keep the salesman's hat on and put their manager's hat on top of it. The job hasn't changed. You've just got more to do,
Okay.
which is why you're paid the override.
Yeah, okay. So in summary, what I think you're saying is when you get promoted from being a salesperson to a sales manager, you don't stop selling, but you perform alongside your sales team.
Yeah. First of all, as a manager, one of the key things is never do anything alone, ever. Right? Any management function, don't do it alone. Always have one or two people with you.
Hmm.
What do I mean by that? If you're because you're starting to groom and trying to identify the next you, the person who will fill your role in order for you to get promoted. But now we're going off topic.
Yeah,
So never do anything alone, and and never stop selling, right? But never sell alone.
never sell
Make
alone.
it a field training exercise.
Okay. In on top of that, is that mostly a mindset shift or skill
Uh,
shift
it's a
or
practical
both?
shift, Mark, because it consolidates your own income,
Okay.
right? Never stop selling, right? Never look. Many managers go into the job because they didn't like the job they had in the first place, right?
Okay.
So they get promoted for the wrong reason, if
Okay.
that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
In order to be one of the ways to becoming a better manager is to become a better salesman.
Okay, same hat.
Yeah,
So you have the same
yeah,
hat, same skill.
same skill,
What you're
right?
doing, nothing
But
changed.
no, you just got more.
Yeah,
You
you
just
get
got more to
more.
do.
So stay same day in, day out,
Yeah,
what you do,
yeah,
you
you
just
just got more.
get more.
That's why you get paid more.
Get more responsibilities
Yeah.
to get paid more.
Well, yes,
Okay, so
right,
okay.
right.
Okay.
But going back to my point, you've got to be passionate about what you do. You've got to be in love, romantically, truly, madly, deeply in love with selling. You've got to,
Hmm.
right? But some people are not. So they decide they want to be sales managers.
Yeah, and after that,
Forget it. It's over.
it's over in one way.
For that, just get rid of the guy. All
Yeah,
right.
you,
But I'm sure you've seen it yourself, right?
I've seen it many, many times.
Okay.
That's why we're having this conversation
Yeah.
because I'm sure the viewers out there would probably relate in what we're going to be discussing. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So
Right. But
let's move
I
this
would
further.
say to anyone watching or listening to this, if your ambition is to be a sales manager, then make sure you're in love with a job that you already got.
So you're in love with selling.
Yes.
Selling, it's your life. You don't just
Yeah.
sell your product, you sell yourself, you
Yeah.
sell everything.
Yeah.
So that's a
Right.
professional salesman.
Recruiting, we talk about recruiting and hiring.
Yeah.
Recruiting is to prospecting, part of your job, right?
Yeah.
As hiring is to selling,
Okay. Yeah.
right? Recruiting is is finding qualified candidates to offer the role. Hiring is selling them the job. The candidate sells you,
Okay.
right,
Okay.
on
Okay.
himself,
Yeah.
and you sell him on you and the company and the
Okay.
product.
Okay. So it's a mindset before you even that candidate
Yeah.
even gets hired.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you've mentioned one interesting what do you call that? Okay, this is for the sales managers who usually fails, okay? You mentioned you call it executivitis.
The
And
seven deadly
the
sins.
seven deadly sins and what happens after the promotion. I'd like you to walk us through the worst one if you can,
I think I've already said it.
Mm-hmm.
The people who go into sales management for the wrong reason in the first place,
Yeah, well,
because they didn't like the job they already had. They are the worst kind of sales managers out there, and they will ultimately fail, and normally very quickly.
yeah, but amongst this, which is the most damaging to the team?
To the
I
team.
mean, sometimes they're drunk on power. I have the boss's
Yeah,
job
I've
at
got the
last.
boss's
Okay.
job at last. Yeah, look, the most damning indictment a sales manager can ever have, and you've probably seen this as well, is where you have a sales manager standing up in the middle of a meeting, pontificating,
Pontificating.
right? And the salesmen are all sat there like that closed, right? And the guy's out there just telling you how good he used to be,
So,
which probably he never was anyway.
or maybe,
Now,
yeah,
the salesman won't react vocally to that, but I'm telling you now,
at the back
here's
of their
what they're
mind. Yeah.
thinking.
Yeah.
If you're that good, why aren't you doing it yourself?
Why don't you pick up the phone? Why don't you
Pick
crunch
the
the
phone up.
numbers?
Why don't you come out with me? Why don't you show me? Don't tell me how
Yeah.
good you used to be.
Yeah. Okay.
Show me.
Hmm.
Don't tell me.
Yeah. That's,
Right? Do it. Let me
yeah.
see you do it.
Yeah.
Right? Then I might believe you. That guy has lost his team. And they're the worst type of
Yeah.
salesman.
Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. So it's all about leading from the front. It's
Leading
all
from the
about
front.
leadership.
I guess sales management is a misnomer. I guess it should really be called sales leadership.
I mean, do you relate this, Greg? I mean, this concept of yours, your perception of leadership when you were in the military?
Absolutely. Let me give you a silly example, Mark. Let's say you were a soldier in conflict,
Yeah.
right? Real life.
Yeah. Yeah.
And your sergeant major was there with your platoon. And the sergeant major came to you one morning and said, "Right, boys, stand to. Right, put your kit on, put your tin hat on, fix bayonets.
What's that? A
Fix
by, yeah.
bayonets.
Okay.
Right, what I want you to do, right, is charge up that hill,
An uphill battle.
charge up that hill,
Okay.
kill the enemy, take the position, and when you get back, I'll have a nice cup of tea ready for you."
Yeah.
Or would you rather have the sergeant major who says to you, "Right then, lads, right," and you see him putting his kit on,
Yeah.
"Right, follow me, put your kit on, right, okay, fix bayonets, right, here's what, put your tin hats on, right, here's what we're going to do, here's what we are going to do. We're going to charge up this hill, shouting banzai. Then we're going to kill the enemy. We're going to take the position, and then we're going to saunter back down, and we're all going to get pissed.
Okay.
Follow me.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's go. Follow me."
So the difference between a boss and a leader.
What would you rather have?
A leader leading from the front.
Lead from the front.
Yeah.
You
Lead
see,
by example.
the definition of management, is the art of getting things done with and through other people.
Nice.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay, but I'd like to follow up since we're having this topic about sales managers being promoted from a salesperson,
Yeah.
then everything clashes you. Could it be also a lot of things like ego, like laziness? Okay, you mentioned
Oh,
the
there's
management can
different
kiss my ass.
reasons. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't want to give too much away because what will end up is we'll end up enumerating all the
Oh
points
yeah,
that
yeah.
are
Okay,
causes of
so bits
exactly
and
right.
pieces. They have the idea at
Yeah,
least. Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it can be laziness. It can be lack of prioritization, lack of planning, many things. But I'm not going to go through
Yeah.
every
Okay.
single one. Otherwise, this won't run 10 minutes or run 10 hours.
Yeah. Okay. And so in a nutshell, that's the cost of one sales manager who stops selling publicly or not leading by
Stop
example.
selling, and stop selling because he probably wasn't very good in the first place. But he did enough to get noticed. But he didn't really like the job,
Yeah.
which is why he got out of it.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Very, very interesting. Also like to mention, Greg,
Yeah.
you also teach that your attitude is your most prized possession. Now, for a new manager, what does a bad attitude look like day to day?
Well, everyone knows what a bad attitude is. But, let me just preface what I'm going to say is that in selling, we use a lot of words on a daily basis,
Hmm.
that many people don't actually understand the meaning of.
Can
If
you can you
Yeah,
give an
sure.
example? Yeah.
If I were to ask, not you, because I know you would know the answer, but if I were to ask one of the guys behind the camera, can you give me, please, the dictionary definition of attitude in relation to selling? Can you? Yes? No? Audience, two guys shaking their heads. No.
Anyone is interested?
Right. Here's the dictionary definition of attitude: a disposition to act positively towards an individual, a group, or a thing. I'll say it again: a disposition to act positively towards an individual, a group, or a thing. That is what we mean by attitude in selling.
Okay, very well said. So I remember you saying this. So it's not your problem that is the problem. Oh no, no. It's not the problem that is the problem, but your attitude towards the
It's
problem
never
is.
the problem that's the problem.
Okay, yeah.
It's your attitude to the problem that's the problem.
Okay.
All right? Well, how about this? Attitudes are more important than facts.
Okay, can you
Yeah.
please elaborate?
It's
Yeah.
not the fact that's important, Mark, it's your attitude to the fact that's important.
How?
It's how you feel about the facts,
Okay. So it
right?
shift.
Yeah,
It's a
it's a
shift.
shift. But seriously, your attitude is your most precious possession that you have,
Mm.
and you must protect it, and you must take it out and polish it and shine it up on a daily basis. And you've got to guard it jealously
Mm.
because other people will steal your attitude if you let them.
If you let them and they take money
What they're
out of
doing
your
is
pocket.
stealing money out of your
Yeah.
pocket. Yeah, absolutely. I
Okay.
call them the quicksand crowd
Quicksand crown.
because they drag you down.
Okay. Fun one.
Yeah.
Yeah. You also said that you're on stage all the time.
As a manager, yeah.
Yeah, as a manager. So what does that mean for a new manager who's still figuring it out?
Okay. You are on stage all of the time. Okay. What do I mean by that? Look, you are on stage all the time
Yeah.
in front of your people, right? And they will react to you, right? All of the time.
They criticize you.
They will evaluate you
Yeah.
all of the time. Right? And they will act in such a way as that where that evaluation leads them.
Mm.
Right? So that's what I mean by you are on stage all of the time. You can't let your guard down.
Okay, so when you say you are on stage all the time, people criticize you all the time, but
Well, no, I wouldn't say criticize. They may critique you, which is different to criticize,
okay,
but they will certainly go through an evaluation of you
all
all
the
of the
time.
time.
And you can also inspire them by being on stage.
Yeah.
But you also mentioned that sometimes you have to make a fool of yourself. So
Ah,
how does that
make a
work?
fool of
It's
yourself at
like,
least once a day. Well, to show you people that you're a human being,
oh, okay.
right?
Example, please. Like, for example, for Greg Barnes, okay? So how does Greg Barnes make
Make a
a
fool
fool
of
of
himself
himself?
by telling a stupid joke that no one gets. There you go. Yeah, just make a fool. Just show you're human. You're a human being.
Okay. So my next question,
Yeah.
this is just going to be a warm up to probably the next episode, okay? And
Yeah.
it is very interesting,
Hmm.
provocative, and I'm sure a lot of viewers would be interested to know your point of view
Yeah.
about this topic. So I don't want you to dwell into this deeper, just bits and pieces.
Okay.
Your course asks, how do you get people to do what they should do but don't? So
Okay. Let
what's
me.
the honest answer?
You mean how to get people to do what they know how
Yeah,
to do but don't do?
yeah.
Motivation.
Okay. What else?
I'm
And
just going to leave
elaborate,
it there.
elaborate it
Motivate.
further.
Well, first of all, understand this. I can't motivate you.
Hmm.
I can't motivate anybody. The only person I can motivate is me. Right? Fact. So you've got to find out uh, each team members, every single member of your sales
Individual.
team, individual set of motivators, because there will be more than one, Mark.
So it's not always the money. If you're in
Oh,
sales, it's not always the money.
money is quite often way down on the list. It's not necessarily the top. It's hardly ever the top motivator, right?
Yeah.
But you must find out, and the quick and the most accurate way to do that is to plug is to use a psychometric assessment.
Okay.
Hopefully, success dynamics.
And of course, success dynamics. We're going to be getting into that,
Yeah,
okay, in the future.
yeah.
So I just don't want to spoil
No, you can't. And
the episode, yeah, the
no,
next episode, but
because
it's
the thing
interesting.
is, Mark, you know, the easiest way to get people to do what they know how to do but don't do is get them to want to do it
How do you do
by
that?
motivation.
Okay.
By getting them to motivate. So, you can't motivate. That's internal. Again, here's the thing, for those of you watching, please look up the dictionary definition of motivation.
Mhm.
That will give you an insight.
During your morning meetings, and this was way, way back, and when I say way, way back, it's way, way back,
Yeah.
okay? Uh, and this is involving this topic. I remember you saying, I cannot motivate you, correct?
Mm,
I can only supply
ideas.
and the stimuli. The motivation has to be
Oh yeah.
within.
Look, you can't. You know the old saying, you can't lead a horse to water, right?
I'm not familiar with
Uh, you can't lead. You can't lead a horse to water if it doesn't want to drink. It doesn't want to
okay.
drink, right?
Okay, yeah, yeah.
So what can I do? I can sprinkle the salt on the oats
Then
to make it want to drink.
okay, to make them thirsty.
Yeah.
And then
They drink.
okay. Okay, just pushing the buttons is what
Yeah.
you meant.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got it. Okay. Next, okay, since we're on motivation, you list over a dozen things that drive people, but money comes in number four.
Well,
So,
yeah. Generally speaking, 3 or 4.
and you also mentioned that I was just baffled. Why is it on the fourth? Okay, so you say that money is a byproduct of
Yeah.
success.
Yeah. Never chase money, Mark. Never, ever, ever chase money. Ever, ever, ever. Chase getting better at what you do,
And
and money will chase you.
I want to be chased by money.
Yeah.
And money will follow, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. Money will chase you.
Okay. Okay, this is a next topic. There's a few more questions for you, Greg. So you teach about negative salespeople.
Ah, Yeah.
who I've seen a lot of this. Okay, you teach about negative salespeople who deliberately burn off new team members. So what's really going on there? Why are they like that? Instead of them inspiring and leading the team, they burn off their team.
Okay, negative salespeople. Well, first of all, negative salespeople don't last very long anyway, right? Because they're probably pretty crap at doing the job anyway because of negativity.
Yeah, but how
They're
do you handle
generally
that?
cynics.
Cynics.
Cynics, someone who knows the cost of everything and the value of nothing.
Hmm. Another interesting.
Yeah,
Okay, cynics.
cynics, and they'll say to things to like, well, why do you want to go into sales for? Most people fail.
Hmm.
You know, oh, why are you so interested in doing this training? It's a lot of rubbish anyway,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And by the way, the leads are totally rubbish. I've
Yeah,
been there
yeah.
3 months, and I've
Yeah.
only closed I've only closed 2 deals off of those leads.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
rubbish.
Yeah, yeah.
So immediately, and it goes back to attitude. If you haven't got that armor on, that attitudinal armor on,
Like
it's going to affect you.
armor meaning repelling
Yeah,
those
armor,
attitude
like Iron Man.
negative. Oh, okay.
Iron Man, right? He wears armor, right? Suit of armor. That's your attitude.
Okay, got it. So you also mentioned, okay, so that was attitude, yeah.
Mm.
Uh, we're going back to this being a sales manager, and
Mm.
you mentioned enlightened self interest to get what you want. You said
Yes.
something in the lines of that, you
Well,
know.
enlightened self-interest. We discussed this, I think, on the pilot episode.
Yeah, well, let's just give
Enlightened
the viewers a
self-interest.
little, you know.
Enlightened self-interest is a commercial reaction which replaces the true human quality of selflessness.
Selflessness.
Selflessness, the opposite of selfish.
Mm.
Selflessness, because everyone is selfish.
Everyone is selfish.
Everyone is selfish by degree,
Okay. To a
in
point,
some
yeah, yeah,
way or form
yeah, okay.
whatsoever. No one is truly selfless, right? And just the same way as you can't be a little bit pregnant, you can't be a little bit selfish.
Yeah,
You
okay.
either are or you're not, right? So what is that commercial reaction, enlightened self-interest? What does it mean? Well, it means the taking the psychological ownership and understanding that in order to get what you want, you must first help your people get what they want.
So you as a sales manager, you work for the people,
Yeah,
not the other way
yeah,
around.
yeah. I'll come to that in a second. To paraphrase that, in order for you to be successful, you must first make sure that your people are successful. Or to get down to the really nitty gritty, in order for you to make a lot of money, you must first help your people make a lot of money.
So some sales managers would think, oh, that's a lot of work.
Yeah,
That's
it
why
is
they.
a lot of work. It
Yeah,
is a
that's
lot of
that's
work.
a lot of work actually.
Yeah, but that's why you get paid the extra.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, for someone who just got promoted, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, what's the one thing you tell them to do in the first 30 days? There's transition, yeah.
Mm.
Before they were like day in, day out, month in, month out, top performer. Well, everyone's looking at them. And then they got promoted and they're overwhelmed because it's a different hat, but he doesn't know that he's wearing multiple hats. So what would you advise this
The very
individual?
first thing I would get in the first 30 days, get to know your team. Go out in the field with them.
Mm.
Go out in the field. Go out and go and spend time with them in the field. Watch how they perform. No need to it's just an observation exercise, not a training exercise. It's field observation, right? It's not there for to provide a critique to the salesman of what he did right and what he did wrong. It's just to get to know them, their style, their personality,
And
right? Because their personalities will shine through in the presentations to the clients. You'll see with your own 2 eyes the type of person they are.
okay.
But get to know them. Ask about their families, why they went into selling, etc. Get to know them, and do that with every single one of your person people in the first 30 days.
So this type
That's
of
the
information,
biggest,
that's a first step, yeah?
the biggest piece of advice I can give anyone.
So
Yes.
that how, does that help, or how does that help? Like for example, I'm managing 5 individuals, 5 salesperson. Okay, I get to know each and every individual. I have already established what each and every individual's their weaknesses, their strength,
No,
where
I'm
they
not
good at.
asking you to do a strength and weakness analysis. What I'm asking you is to get to know them
Just get to know
as
them.
human beings, Mark.
Okay.
You've got to remember, everyone is a living, breathing human being with their own
Okay.
fears, their own wants, their own problems, their own issues, their
So
own ups and downs. Right? I just want you to get to know them,
to connect with them.
to connect with
Connect
them,
with them.
right? And it would also give you an indication into some of the things that motivate them individually.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, Greg. So last one.
Yep.
Okay, if you could go back,
Yeah.
go back, give yourself one piece of advice for your own transition into management. I'd like to know what would it be.
My goodness, you're asking about 40 years ago. um, don't be in a rush.
Don't be in a rush.
Don't be in a rush.
So one step at a time.
One step at a time. Don't be in a rush. Maybe this is not the right time. Maybe wait another 6 months. Get a little bit better at what you're doing right now.
Day in, day out, day after day.
Right.
Small
Don't
steps.
Don't be overly. You're ambitious, yeah, great, but don't be overly ambitious.
Okay, so
Right. Don't be in a rush. Take your time.
that makes sense. That actually makes sense. I'll tell you why. If it was me, so I'm the top performer, I'm used to be praised by my colleagues, by the company, getting multiple awards, and suddenly I'm in a transition to being a sales manager. And I want to keep that stature, yeah? That the company looks up to me. And then oftentimes, probably the problem there is the sales manager rush through things and gets overwhelmed and then finds themselves to be, lost into managing. Would that be the case, Greg?
Yeah, that's part of it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's again, which we'll cover this in another
Yeah. Okay.
episode, which is the too much to do syndrome.
Yeah.
How
Too
do
much
we
of the syndrome.
solve the too much to
Okay.
do syndrome?
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Thank you very much.
Good.
That's the type of conversation I want to have. Now, if you're in that transition right now, or you've got someone on your team who just got promoted, send them this. It might save them the first 6 months of pain.
Okay. If this is the kind of thing that you feel that you would like to hear more of, then please follow the channel. Press like, and if there's something that you want me to tackle specifically, then please send it through to me and I'll try my best to answer it directly. Thank you. Well, everybody, I really hope you truly enjoyed that conversation. I certainly did. Even though Mark took me back 40 years in time, it was very enjoyable. But no, seriously, if you enjoyed it, then follow the channel. Press like, hit subscribe. Anything you particularly want me to cover, just send it through and I'll do my best to answer.